Back with Bobby and JD Radio. We're talking to the team of Elite Attorney Magazine, which is the best marketing source for all attorneys in the city of San Antonio. We've got a chief contributor, the creator of Ask Romo, which is Mrs. Sylvia Romo. And this is not the Sylvia Romo that everyone's scared about. This is the really nice
I'm afraid
Sylvia
of both of them.
Are you afraid of both of them? I like this one. But does anyone really, Sylvia, first of all, thank you for being here today. But does anyone confuse you with the Sylvia Romo, the tax assessor Sylvia Romo?
Oh, I've got many stories to tell you about that one. You know, when I introduce myself, and I'm Sylvia Romo, and they look at me wide-eyed and say, "Are you the Sylvia Romo?"
Did they ever pull out their checkbook?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Can you take my check? I said, no problem.
But you actually have this really great little portion of this Elite Lawyer magazine, and you give them a lot of content, and it's really good content that if anyone that gets that magazine, you've actually write for this section called Ask Romo, and talk about a couple of the articles that you've kind of written up for them.
Well, first, I'm really happy to be writing that column for the magazine. I'm really proud of that magazine because I wouldn't just take this with anybody.
Sure.
But I like the magazine because it's not just a listing of attorneys. There are some wonderful articles, besides mine.
Right.
Wonderful articles that I think are very beneficial to the general public and to the community.
Right.
So I have written 3 columns already.
That's awesome.
And I'm working on the 4th one. The first one that I wrote basically outlining how other professionals can work with other attorneys.
Right.
I am a CPA, certified public accountant.
Sorry about
and
that.
we do, it's not Crazy People of America, by the way.
Oh, I always had that wrong.
But I've worked with a lot of attorneys on various cases, whether it be divorce cases where we need to do a lot of the accounting. A lot of the attorneys also work with insurance agents.
Right.
I mean, attorneys really, especially when you have a very high profile or a very, complex case, are smart enough to bring in other professionals
To look at the
to look at the situation,
financials.
whatever they need. Yes,
Right, the
exactly.
financials of it, sure.
And so the first article was pretty much based on that, is working together with other attorneys to help the client.
right.
The second article that I wrote, I don't know whether a lot of people are not aware, but I'm not an attorney, but I am a former Texas legislator.
Oh, wow.
And I have written a lot of law. I did authored a lot of legislation,
Sure.
so I knew, I felt like I was in my first year in law school when I was a legislator.
Right.
So my second article had to do with how does a law become in effect.
Right.
And I've always liked to tell people, in fact, the article says this, making a law is like making sausage, because you never know what's going to be in there. Mm-hmm. But it's really important that people become aware of what is happening,
Sure.
Not only in the state politics, but in national politics, because the law impacts all of us.
Everyone, absolutely.
Everyone in every facet, whether individuals, whether it be business or corporations, whatever, they need to be aware that it's going to impact them. If it doesn't impact them now, it could impact them in the future.
And what's on the horizon? What are you working on right now as far as an article for the magazine?
Well, I wrote, I still have another one that I just did. And this is a question that a woman had posed to me about, and I'll tell you what she just said. She
Sure.
said, I'm a very educated woman, but I tend to let my husband make all the financial decisions. And I know that's not very smart, but how do I get started on being more confident in financial and tax matters?
Sure.
So I did respond to her what she needed to do, gave her the pretty much of an outline of what she needed to do so she can feel comfortable. Because if you look at your stats, most women will eventually become the main financial decision in their lives. And
Right.
yet a lot of them
Don't have the experience to do it.
Exactly. Don't have the background, the experience, and they get very intimidated. And if they don't get help from honest people, they may get in trouble.
So it's almost like a write the editor. So if someone wants to get, to get you some topics or some questions, they can actually get a hold of Ms. Romo at AskRomo at EliteAttorneyTX.com. Again, that's AskRomo at attorneytx.com, and then you can actually answer the questions and you can get more content for the show.
That is correct.
And if you ever need somebody to proofread or get you some talk, just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's pop up.
Definitely.
We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't move an inch.